Stop overpaying for earbuds in 2026. Some premium pairs are the same tech with a logo tax. I'm ranking the top 10 earbuds of 2026. Let's get into it. Number 10. EarFun Air Pro 4 Plus. If you want the most features per dollar energy on this list, the EarFun Air Pro 4 Plus is it.
And for $89.
It's kind of absurd. The big wow is the dual driver setup. A 10mm dynamic driver for bass, plus a balanced armature for clarity.
You rarely see dual drivers under $100. These have them.
And it shows. People describe the sound as rich, clean, and detailed once you dial in the EQ. Then you get the premium checklist. AppTech lossless plus LDAC, adaptive ANC up to 50 decibels, multi-point, wireless charging, and a massive battery, up to 54 hours total, plus 10 minutes charging equals 3 hours. It even has AI translation and Auracast, which is wild at this price. This spec sheet needs a passport. What buyers love, sound quality, the app EQ, and how expensive they feel for under $100. Common cons, comfort is hit or miss, the case can be slippery, touch controls can be annoying, and some say call mic quality sounds a little hollow. Bottom line, if you want maximum tech for minimum money, EarFun is punching way above its price. At number 9, Redmi Buds 8 Pro. Xiaomi doing what Xiaomi does, overstuffing the spec sheet. You're getting a triple driver system, high-res plus LDAC, and Dolby Audio so music and movies feel bigger and 3D. There's also spatial audio with head tracking, a very premium trick for a budget earbud. ANC up to 55 decibels, a dedicated commuting mode tuned for planes and trains, 3-mic AI wind reduction rated up to 12 meters per second, and battery that's easy to love. 8 hours plus 35 hours with the case, and 5 minutes charging equals 2 hours. Also, dual device, Google Fast Pair, IP54, Bluetooth 5.4. What buyers love, the sound. People call it insane for the price. Common cons, occasional connection stutters, especially in crowded areas, and ANC isn't always as strong as the marketing suggests unless your seal is perfect. Number 8. Nothing Ear 3. Alright, if number 10 and number 9 were the budget bullies, number 8 is where things get stylish. Nothing Ear 3 is the pair you buy when you want earbuds that look like a sci-fi prop but still sound legit. Buyers describe the sound as warm, punchy, and full. Bass hits hard and tracks feel layered. The feature everyone talks about is Super Mic, a dual mic system built into the case. In loud places, press the button, hold the case near your mouth, and it's designed to make your voice come through way clearer. You almost never see that at this price. You also get ANC up to 45 decibels, Lab Max, spatial audio, static, no head tracking, wireless charging, and fast charging that delivers up to 10 hours after a quick top-up. Nothing claims up to 38 hours of total battery, but let's be real. If you turn on that premium LDAC streaming with ANC active, the continuous earbud battery life tanks down. You will be getting closer to 22 hours total with the case during standard daily use. Common cons, ANC and transparency are polarizing, the clear case can scratch, and fit can slip for some years. Bottom line, style plus features pick with a genuinely unique call hack. At number 7, JBL Tour Pro 3, the one with the feature that makes people do a double take. A smart charging case with a 1.57-inch touchscreen. The case isn't just smart, it doubles as a wireless audio transmitter. Plug it into a plain entertainment system, gym TV, laptop via USB-C, or anything aux or USB-C, and it beams audio straight to your earbuds. It even supports Auracast, so you can broadcast to other compatible devices. Honestly, the only earbud case that works harder than you do. Sound is serious too. Dual driver, a balanced armature for highs, plus a 10.2mm dynamic driver for bass with LDAC plus JBL Spatial 360 sound with head tracking. ANC is the true adaptive 2.0 system, strong on planes and trains, though not quite Bose or Sony level silence. Battery is up to 44 hours total, and a quick 10-minute charge gets you an extra 3 hours of listening. Common cons, the fit is the big one. Most people who struggle fix it with the included foam tips. Some reviewers also flag long-term reliability. Bottom line, a touchscreen case plus plain TV or laptop audio transmitter with real dual-driver sound, the JBL Tour Pro 3 earns its spot. Number 6, Soundcore Liberty 5 Pro Max. And the headline is certified. This thing just broke a Guinness World Record for the highest speech quality score ever measured in a true wireless earbud. So yes, calls are everything here. Powered by Anker's custom Thus AI chip with 10 sensors including bone conduction mics, your voice gets isolated with almost surgical clarity. One truck driver said nobody could hear his 18-wheeler. A buyer in Dubai said his colleague couldn't hear the radio in a moving car with the window open. That's the level. Then you get the 2026 gadget stuff. A 1.78-inch AMOLED touchscreen on the case, and the AI note taker that records in-person meetings and turns them into transcripts and action items. Not your Zoom audio, your real room audio. Plus fast charging. 5 minutes equals up to 4 hours. ANC up to 100% more effective than their previous flagship. Common cons, battery is solid but not class-leading, around 6.5 hours with ANC on. The case screen can scratch, and some people say tuning is bass-heavy until you EQ it. Bottom line, if calls are your life, nothing else on this list comes close. Quick reminder, prices change fast, so check the links in the description for the latest deals. If this is helping, drop a like and subscribe. The top picks only get better from here. At number 5, the Galaxy Buds 4 Pro. And if you're on a Samsung phone, this is one of the easiest premium picks to recommend. The standout is the two-way speaker system, a wider woofer for deep lows, a tweeter for crisp highs, powered by dual amplifiers for genuinely HD sound. Pair with a compatible Galaxy device and you unlock high-res 24-bit 96 kHz. That's when these start feeling truly flagship. Add 360-degree audio with head tracking and the soundstage opens up around you. But the real magic is the smart stuff. There's just use your head. Now you can simply nod to accept the call or shake your head to decline, so you can stay calm and carry on in a meeting or on the move. Live Translate breaks language barriers wherever you roam. Siren Detect automatically switches you to ambient mode if it hears an emergency siren, so you stay aware and safe. And a conversation mode that auto-disables ANC the moment you start talking to someone. Round it out with adaptive ANC 2.0, 6 mics for crazy clear calls, IP57, Bluetooth 6.1, Auracast, plus the usual Samsung ecosystem perks like pop-open pairing and auto-switch. Battery runs up to 7 hours per charge, 30 with the case, and around 6 with ANC on. Common cons? Fit is inconsistent for some ear shapes, the pinch/swipe controls get repeated complaints, and outside the Samsung ecosystem, you lose the best features. Bottom line, Galaxy phone plus these earbuds equals a very easy yes. At number 4, Technics EAH-AZ100. This is the I actually care about how music sounds pick. The hardware star is a 10mm magnetic fluid driver with acoustic structural design, engineered to reduce distortion for cleaner bass, more transparent mids, and a realistic soundscape that makes familiar songs feel brand new. It also delivers high-res audio via LDAC. Buyers use words like reference quality and the best I've ever heard from a wireless earbud. Rolling Stone gave it an audio award. What Hi-Fi gave it 5 stars. The earbud community largely agrees. You also get Dolby Atmos with head tracking, noise-canceling performance, voice focus AI for clear voice isolation, multi-point connection to 3 devices, and the ability to turn touch controls on or off. Battery delivers 10 hours with ANC on, 28 hours total with the case, plus wireless charging. Common cons, comfort is a dividing line. Some wear these for hours, others report discomfort past 30 minutes. A few buyers also complain about case and magnet quirks or occasional reliability issues. Bottom line, if you care most about music and want a true audiophile-friendly tuning, AZ100 is a top-tier pick.
At number 3, the Bose Quiet Comfort Ultra Earbuds 2nd Gen. Think of this one as the sealed isolation booth. No windows, no noise, just you and whatever's playing. Yes, Bose might still have the single best noise cancellation on the planet. The custom tune system scans your ear canal every time you put them in and personalizes both ANC and sound to you specifically. ActiveSense smooths sudden noise spikes so a door slam doesn't wreck your focus. Immersive audio pulls a soundstage completely out of your head, and the new cinema mode makes it a legitimate movie experience. Speech Clarity AI handles calls, and 9 combinations of ear tips and stability bands make it one of the most secure-fitting earbuds money can buy.
So why is it at number 3? Because Bose is still the ANC monster. It outsilences almost everything below it, with Technics being the one that can really trade punches. But number 2 and number 1 are the more complete daily drivers. More battery, better calls, and extra perks depending on your phone. Real cons: 6 hours of battery with ANC on, only 4 with immersive audio. The case is bulky, and the touch controls are so sensitive that adjusting your fit will accidentally pause your music, repeatedly. Bottom line, if pure, personalized, nothing else matters silence is your only priority, these are the ones. At number 2, the Sony XM6. And honestly, for most people, this is the pair to beat. Sony came into 2026 swinging. The new HD noise-canceling processor QN3E is 3 times faster than the XM5's chip, paired with 8 adaptive microphones that adjust your ANC in real time. People describe putting these in and feeling like the world just switched off. Not turned down, switched off. But here's where Sony separates itself from everything else on this list. It doesn't stop at silence. The tuning was co-created with mastering engineers, LDAC delivers high-res wireless audio, and Edge AI actually reconstructs compressed files in real time, meaning your Spotify playlist can genuinely sound closer to a studio master. That's not marketing. Reviewers back it up. Calls are handled by dual beamforming mics, a bone conduction sensor, and AI noise reduction. Sony calls it their best ever microphone setup, and for once, the reviews agree without hesitation. Connectivity is equally polished. Advanced antenna algorithm, multi-point with automatic device switching, ambient sound mode, and wireless charging all come standard. Battery: 8 hours in the buds, 16 in the case, 24 hours total. 5 minutes of charging gets you a full extra hour. IPX4 rated for sweat and rain. The honest cons: fit is the most common complaint. The shape and foam tips simply don't work for everyone. Some buyers also report the charging case being finicky and occasional Bluetooth quirks. Bottom line, silence plus studio-grade sound plus best-in-class microphones. Sony is the complete package, and that's exactly why it's sitting at number 2. At number 1, Apple AirPods Pro 3. And yes, they earn it, but not just because of the logo. Now here's where it gets interesting. We called Bose the ANC monster. We said Technics is the only one that can even trade punches with it. We said Sony makes the world feel like it's switched off. So where does Apple fit in all of that? Apple claims these deliver the world's best in-ear ANC, and in real-world testing, it enters that same conversation as Technics and Sony at the very top of this list. Does it dethrone Bose completely? That fight is genuinely too close to call. But here's the thing, Apple doesn't just stop at silence. And that's the difference. The H2 chip delivers deeper bass, cleaner vocals, and a wider soundstage. Adaptive EQ tunes to your ear in real time. Personalized spatial audio rounds out the sound experience. Then Apple layers the combo no one else here puts together this cleanly. Heart rate sensing, live translation on supported iPhones, and a regulated hearing health suite. Hearing test, hearing aid, hearing protection, plus IP57 for both buds and case, and a MagSafe case with precision finding, and a built-in speaker, so when it disappears into your couch, it can't hide forever. Note, some buds below do offer parts of this. For example, EarFun Air Pro 4 Plus adds AI translation. Samsung's Galaxy Buds tap Galaxy AI for live translate when paired with recent Galaxy phones. but not this full stack with iOS-level integration. Honest cons, non-iPhone users lose most of the magic. Fit varies, mesh gets dirty, clean it. And if you want LDAC, deep manual EQ, or full Android flexibility, that's Sony's lane, not Apple's. Bottom line, if pure silence is your only priority, start with Bose or Technics. If you want codec flexibility and tuning, go Sony. But if you want the most balanced mix of ANC, sound, health features, and daily convenience, and you're on iPhone, nothing on this list touches it. Number 1 in 2026. Every link is in the description. Prices move fast, so check before you buy. Best Bluetooth speakers ranked budget to premium is on the end screen. Hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.